Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Light Sports Ramble. As always, my pleasure to come to you today. It is a beautiful fall day in Pittsburgh. It's darn near perfect. If it could stay like this 365 days a year, I think I'd be in heaven. It is just perfect. But with that said, let's get into what I want to talk about today. And the neat thing about me doing my own YouTube Light Sports Ramble, I don't have a producer, I don't have all these things. I can change the topic anytime. Now, I'm not really changing the topic. I was going to talk about the ALCS, the NLCS. But I was at the neurologist today, and it actually allowed me to maybe throw out a topic and have some Twitter feedback today. But before I get into that, I did promise one of my followers that I would give her props on her birthday on the Light Sports Ramble. And I'm going to hold true to that. Those of you that have ever made a bet with me know that I honor my word. And I'm going to do this today. Nana Sophie 1909. It's NANASOPHIE 1909. You can find her on my timeline. Go and wish her a happy birthday today, folks. And this isn't just any ordinary birthday. This woman is 104 years old. Can you imagine? 104 and playing on Twitter. And she holds her own on Twitter. This woman is a true sweetheart at 104 years old. And she's on Twitter. That's good stuff. That's awesome. So I had to give her props. So happy birthday, Nana Sophie. 104 years old. Hope you see 105. Hope you see 106. Hope you see 107. Just keep going. It's awesome stuff. So now let's get back into where we're going today. Got some good baseball going on right in the midst of NFL football. And I love it. I am not a diehard baseball fanatic where I watch games all year. I'm one of those fans that follows throughout the year, watches the storylines, all that stuff, and then I really get into it in the playoffs. And even last night, flipping between Monday Night Football and a league championship series, that happens. And the Dodgers saved face last night. It was a must-win game last night, and they went out, got some good pitching, some timely hitting, and they beat the Cardinals. Now, I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think that they're going to come back and win the series. I just don't see it happening. I mean, even the way that things rolled out last night, I'm still giving the edge to the Cardinals. Now, at the neurologist today, there was an older gentleman there, and his name was Jack. And the highlights from the game came on last night. And they showed Puig crushing the ball, doing his whatever he did, pointing his hands, flipping the bat. I don't have a problem with the celebration. But this guy, Jack, in the waiting room, oh my God. I'm like, dude, you're going to see the neurologist. Calm down. Your blood pressure is going to be out of this room. He is so against athletes celebrating that I thought he was seriously going to have a heart attack. And we were talking, and he just thinks it's showing the other team up. He doesn't like the showmanship. He doesn't like all that stuff. Now, different generation, different sport. I understand this. I think I fall in between. I'm okay with the celebrating. I'm not okay with taunting. Hopefully that makes sense to everyone. I was an athlete. I celebrated as much as the next person when my team did well. But I don't believe there's any room for taunting. You don't need to taunt your opponent. You can celebrate your success, but not at the expense of another. And I don't think he was taunting last night, but where I have a problem is it was premature. Yeah, you crushed the ball. But you would have looked real stupid had the outfielder got a good break on the ball and made a spectacular catch at the wall. You would have looked real stupid. And I still think you look real stupid because the ball didn't leave the park. Had it left the park, there would be no conversation about what you did last night. None whatsoever. Had you crushed the ball and got out of the batter's box, could you have not tried to turn that into an inside the park homer the way the ball caromed off the wall? I'm just saying. Then you could have had a tremendous celebration at home plate. And that would have been worthwhile. So if you're going to learn anything from last night, don't be premature in your celebration. Because I don't have a problem with it. Don't have a problem celebrating home runs. I don't have a problem celebrating strikeouts. I don't have a problem with any celebrating. We should celebrate. The little bit I listened to Mike on Mike this morning, I caught the back end of some comments, and I'm not sure what her name was. Some lady had emailed in the show and said, shouldn't they have fun? That was the gist of her email. And I agree. As we grow up, we always instill, have fun, play and have fun. Yes, you're there to win, but have fun doing it. If you're not having fun, don't play. So on and so forth. Let's let them have fun. In a sense, they are entertainers. I don't pay the money that I pay to go watch a sporting event without an entertainment value. Yes, it's my team, but it's entertainment. If I would purchase sporting event tickets for my staff out of my budget, it would come out of entertainment. So let's let them entertain us. I like when players play with emotion. I love it when they celebrate. It shows me they care. But where I draw the line is at taunting. You do not need to taunt your opponent based on your success. That's drawing the line. So let's move on now to the American League Championship Series. I'm loving this series. Boston and Detroit are great teams matched up. And there is one heck of a pitching matchup tonight. Lackey and Verlander. If there's ever a toss-up game, this is one of them. And I don't think there's a lot of storylines in between here. Which pitcher is going to be able to dominate the other? And part of me thinks they both can do it. It's the way the series has been going. It's the way these teams play. These pitchers, I think, are both going to go out and have dominating performances. So where is that going to leave the outcome? I think it's going to come down to the little things. Base running and defense. And what I mean by defense is not this blatant error. Not like the booted ball that costs a run. I think it's going to be even more intrinsic than that. And what I mean by that is, are you hitting the cutoff man? Are you holding up runners? Are you advancing runners? For example, if you have a man on second with nobody out, are you bunting there? Or are you at least putting the ball into the right side of the infield? The little fundamentals of the game are going to be key this evening. So advancing runners, hitting cutoff men, holding up a throw instead of forcing an errant throw. These are things that are going to be key tonight. I could see this game going into extra innings again. Because just on recent history, both these pitchers are going to go out jacked up, ready to win, ready to play, ready to pitch. Now, I could be totally wrong. But I think it's going to come down to the fundamentals of baseball. The things that I think sometimes are overlooked. which team is going to perform those to the best of their ability? And to be honest, I don't know. I can't give you an answer. I don't even have a gut feeling on this. 1 minute, I'm thinking Boston's going to win. Next minute, I'm thinking Detroit's going to win. I'm just excited about being able to watch the game. Now, the problem is, what is up with the time scheduling? 4 o'clock Eastern time? Come on now, we all work. So, I've got meetings this afternoon. I want to watch the game. Come on, Major League Baseball, give me something to work with. What am I going to do? Yeah, I can watch it on my phone. I can watch it on my computer. It's not the same as sitting home on the couch, cracking open a beverage and watching a game. You really need to look at your time. I mean, I'm sure there's people on the West Coast that would love to watch the game. And for them, it's 1 o'clock. Right smack dab in the middle of their workday. So if I have any complaints about Major League Baseball, what are you doing with the time? I really want to watch Game 3. But oh well, I'll figure it out. So with that said, folks, hope you enjoyed today's ramble. I will catch you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning will be the power ranking ramble, and you all know how I go off on the power rankings. So with that said, everybody, enjoy the beautiful day that you have. Put a smile on your face and just enjoy the day. I'll see you at the next red light. Have a wonderful day.